Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing character. Today, we're going Breamin again, but we're not at Oldberg. We are over at Quarry. So, something I haven't done before. Saw it on VK and figured I got to try this. Start off with an 840 gram bream. Been sitting here for a little bit. It's been a little bit slow, but we're just getting into bream time. I do have cottage cheese dough on rod 2 here. On rod 3 and the bolo rod, I have garlic dough going on. Size 1 hooks, the usual bream setup. I've got the bolo rod at a 1.5 meter depth. And we'll see what we can get today. I was in the mood to do something a little bit different, and this spot showed up, and I figured I got to try this. I did throw 3 ground bait balls out. Pretty much, we've got a 16 clip on everything. To get it out that far, you pretty much have to throw it at 100%. So far, the bowler rod has not seen any activity whatsoever. May have to go a little deeper with it. We're over here, 129, 109, just kind of off to the left of the dock and the key. I'll show the map here in a second if I get a second. And so far, it's been pretty decent breams. We're right here on this little appendage hanging out. I may go a little deeper with rod 1 with my bolo rod. My obligatory, this is a float fishing episode because I have a float rod out. This is more of a bottom fishing spot than a float fishing spot, but still fun. We're kind of in a stage where we need some silver, so wanted to at least give it a try. Plus, the bream is a trophy at Quarry that you need to catch if you're going for the trophies across the board. So I gotta try it. I just realized that rod has no ground bait on it. I don't know about rod. I don't know if rod 3 has any or not. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye right after I cast this. Alright, I'm going to use standard bream mix on this one. And we'll keep the bream plus peas. So my the bream plus peas ground bait, I'll show it here in just a second. Let that fall. Is basically the standard in-game bream mix. So this is a standard recommended bream mix. Pearl barley base, maggots, millet porridge, and knee soil. The bream plus peas just adds peas to that. do see some folks add casters as well to it occasionally. But I did not. Since this rod has seen absolutely nothing, let's bring it in, and I honestly don't know how deep it is, so let's try 3 meters. Three meters doesn't even hit the bottom. One kilo bream. Just realized that rod had the weak quiver tip on, so I want to change that out real quick. Bowler rod finally saw a little bit of nibblage. This would be a good match rod spot. Probably not a good telestick rod spot just because it's 16 meters out there. Decent first bream on float. 2.349, biggest bream so far. I think that was the biggest one so far. Yep, only one over 2. Ooh, hello. Back the friction break off there. When I picked it up, it got very redlined. And there's the biggest one yet, 2.494. So because it takes a bit of time to sink, what I've been doing is casting it out, switching over to the other rod. If there's a fish on it, bringing that fish in and then casting out again. Obviously, I'm watching rod 1 right now too, with it getting nibbled. 1.485. I was not. That was my fault. I didn't lock this reel so that when I picked it up, it scared the fish off rather than helping to hook it. Some rock bloodworms. Marker bream. Small bream. You do pretty much want to be casting due south. I was playing Minecraft earlier and thought I left it running. Nope, it's the dog making pigman noises, snort. Then I remembered I don't even have a portal yet. I don't think the dog was actually making it through the noise gate, but he was snoring, having a good time. I think I said at the start of the episode, this may be a bit of a shorter one. I think I'll probably just fish through the nighttime, and when it becomes day, we'll call it. And I mentioned this over in my spin fishing episode as well. I'm thinking about taking a week in March and only doing one episode a day, so a float episode or a spin episode instead of doing two, just to see how things go. Uh, for the history, I started doing these videos because I didn't have a whole lot going on at the four-letter W word, and that picked up at the start of the year. So it's kind of that gray area of, is 2 hours of content from someone too much in a day? So if you've got thoughts on that, feel free to chime in below. I may do a poll on the community page as well too. We'll see. There are just times it feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I could see how that gets boring for people. Just like sitting here with no fish gets boring for people. Those people being Tuckers. I'm not surprised. A lot of times overnight it does kind of slow down around now. Looks like a decent one here. $942. Another right around a kilo by the looks of it. 1.08. Let rod 2 sink while I bring this one in. Looks like it might not be as deep over there though. There is a bit of a underground or underwater cliff there. Another 1 kilo. We're hitting right on the edge of that cliff. $1.25. $1 kilo. Honestly, not too bad fish per minute. We're at 18 fish in 21 minutes. That's either a tiny bream or not a bream, and it was a tiny bream. $1.14. 20 fish in 23 minutes. I'm gonna recast the bolo rod because it has done nothing for a little bit. I think it's actually sitting on the ground now too, which is not really what I want, but is what it is. Because we got to catch this 1.411. Bream. Yeah, I just opened the reel and it did not settle down, so it was sitting on the bottom there. Let's take 1/4 of a meter out. That looks better. I don't know why. 0.25 seems like so little of a meter, and yet it's almost a foot. 8 inches, probably. Tiny bream. Another bream. Probably right around a kilo. Maybe a little less. A lot less. Wow. Did not expect that to only be 420 grams. Another bolo bream, and this one feels like a pretty good one. $1.859. $1.568. It's getting a bit late. My voice is wanting to go away. It's about 10:30 at night my time. And with the weather being as nice as it is, the pollen count's been weird. We've been in the 60s for the past couple days, and later this week we're nice bream 2.238. Later this week we're going back to freezing and possible ice and snow Friday night. Coming up on 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Usually when breams slow down, so we'll keep an eye on it. I got greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the bolo rod down. We'll see if rod 2 or 3 here does anything. Yeah, 2 jangled, and then I picked the wrong rod up, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one in. Then we'll bring rod 3 in and call it a day. 28 fish though. Not bad. I think we're gonna have a pretty good day. Keyword of think. But yeah, that was fun. I haven't been breaming at Corey in a long time. And I haven't had a good successful breaming at Corey. And I just realized I did my spin fishing at Corey today too. It's been a Corey day. I didn't even think about that. We did get that bream. Much time's left on it? Plenty of time. Good. Want to go see how much we made. But it's going to be a good day because we're getting 60 back there. So 120 silver in basically a half hour. So 4 silver a minute. Not bad at all. But it's going to be even better because we're going to get 60 for 3 smaller ones here. And probably still 100 over here would be my guess. Yep. So 167 silver on the day. Not a bad day at all. We're up to almost 4,000 silver. So pretty happy with that. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.